Please subscribe to Super Saddlers Sip.
Right then guys, welcome back to another video, and today I am interviewing ex-Saddlers defender Jimmy O'Connor. The 3 years Jimmy was at Walsall, he was absolutely brilliant, very instrumental in the team that nearly got promoted. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Jimmy for doing the interview. Before we get into the interview, if you could subscribe to the channel, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you could help me get there, I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, hope you enjoy the interview, stay safe, and up the Saddlers. What was your favourite memory as a Walsall player?
I had some great memories on the pitch as a Walsall player throughout my time, especially in the 15-16 season. But I'd say my favourite memory overall of being a Walsall player was the people, really. People of the club. That goes from the staff to all my teammates during that time and the supporters. It was a great feel-good factor around the club. A proper club, and I really enjoyed my time there. To the point that my two little girls still talk about Swifty. Who was the best player you played with at Walsall? I was fortunate to play with some really top players during my time at Walsall. Some of which have gone on and done really well. The likes of Rico Henry, Neil Everidge, really gone and progressed in their careers. But I think the outstanding player during my time was definitely Romain Sawyers. Class act on the pitch, great understanding of the game. Definitely a Premier League player in the future. I also think he'll make a top coach one day as well, as his understanding of the game and knowledge of it is fantastic. Who is the best manager you've worked under? I'd definitely say Dean Smith was the best manager I worked under during my time at Walsall. When I mentioned Dean, I've also got to mention Richard O'Kelly as well, as they were very much a duo. Some of the football they got us playing during their time there was absolutely different class. They also created a great culture and team ethic amongst the players during the time. I think the whole club held them in great regard, and they've gone on and done really good things in their time since. What was your favourite game at the Bescot Stadium you played in? Favourite game? I nearly went for Gillingham at home in the 15-16 season. Great football match. We fell 2-0 behind and ended up coming back to win 3-2, I believe. Jace Demetriou scored a screamer at the end. Great atmosphere that day at the Bescot. It was absolutely rocking. So yeah, that one stands out. But from a personal point of view, I'm gonna say Chelsea. Chelsea at home in the League Cup. Obviously a chance to come up against the Premier League champions. It was a great experience. I thought we was a really top League One side at the time. And to see our players test ourselves against the very best and the best manager in the world at the time was brilliant. Obviously, from a personal point of view as well, it was very emotional. I lost my granddad the night before, so when I managed to nick a goal, I'll be honest, I nearly broke down. A really special night for me, my family, and everyone involved. Who was your footballing idol? Footballing idol? I was a massive Liverpool fan growing up. Still follow him now, to be honest. Favourite player growing up was always Steve McManaman. I was more of an attacking player back then as well. Fantastic player. Great career. Really good English talent. Best player you have ever played against? Best player I played against, I'd say Wayne Rooney. Played against him in the FA Youth Cup final for Aston Villa. Again, we actually went on and won, but he was outstanding. He was actually a year below me, and I think he was a schoolboy at the time. I was a first year. He was built like a man back then. Fast, great touch, powerhouse. It's no surprise he went on and did what he did, becoming one of the world's greatest players. How did the transfer come about to sign for the Saddlers? Yeah, I left Derby County after being out injured for 10 months with a bad injury. The very next day I got a phone call off Richard O'Kelly, inviting me down to Walsall. Told me about the setup, about the environment that was being created there with him and Dean in charge. I knew straight away it was a chance for me to get back my love for the game. I had a young family at the time, so it was a chance for me to move back to Birmingham. It turned out to be a great decision because I ended up having 3 really enjoyable years at Walsall. How are you getting on at Kidderminster Harriers? Yeah, I've been doing my coaching badges over the last 3 or 4 years now. I've recently taken up the assistant manager's role at Kidderminster, where I'm working with Russ Penn. And hopefully next year we can really kick on and hopefully put ourselves into a good position and gain promotion. It's a good club. It's a club that's very ambitious, and we'll look to get back in the league in the next few years if possible. Right, cheers for the interview, guys. Everybody stay safe and positive, and up the Saddlers, of course.
Please subscribe to Super Saddlers SIP.